Welcome to this video from the Carleton University Library on accessing materials using the library subject guides. Subject guides are like mini websites that subject specialists and librarians have created to make it easier to find materials that are relevant to specific programs or disciplines. To find the Carleton University Library subject guides, go to the library homepage at library.carleton.ca. Underneath the Research Support column, click on the Guides link. Then, on the Guides page, click on the Subject Guides link on the right-hand side of the page. There are three options to navigate to the guide that we want. We can use the filters on the right-hand side of the page. We can scroll down to the program or discipline in which we're interested, or we can use the alphabet at the top. The filters on the right-hand side of the page allow us to filter by several broad categories that relate to disciplinary areas, such as arts and social sciences, business, and science. If we choose one of these categories, for example, science, and then click on the blue Apply button underneath, we will see all the subject guides in this particular disciplinary area. We can also use the Subject Specialist field to filter by librarian or subject specialist. Let's say we're interested in the subject guides created by librarian Martha Attridge Bufton. First, choose a broad subject area, such as arts and social sciences. Then, write her name in the Subject Specialist search field. When her name appears below, click on this field. Now click on the blue Apply button. Now our results are limited to just the subject guides created by this librarian. And finally, we can use the alphabet at the top to find a guide for a given program. For example, to find the guides for childhood and youth studies, use the alphabet at the top, click on C for childhood, and then go to the Guides for Childhood and Youth Studies. Let's click on the link to the subject guide for Childhood and Youth Studies. Each of these subject guides has the same interface with three features. 1. The contact information for the librarian or subject specialist responsible for supporting the area of study. 2. A list of no more than 5 databases that are relevant to the area of study. And 3, a set of drop-down menus that contain information about a range of other relevant sources. Let's take a look at the list of relevant databases. The subject specialist or librarian has chosen these databases because they contain sources relevant to the field. In this case, for example, these databases have been chosen because they give access to materials with a significant amount of content related to the study of childhood and youth, as well as the study of childhood and youth in Canada. If you click on the link to a given database, such as America History and Life, you will get to the Details page, which gives you information about the content found using this search engine. To do a search in the database, click on the hyperlink title. Using one of these databases saves time when searching for sources because they are filtered by content and provide access to materials that are only available by subscription. Now let's look at the drop-down menus located on this guide. In these menus, there is information about starting a search, finding electronic resources such as ebooks, finding books in children's literature, finding alternative sources such as government information, and citing sources. There are similar guides for a variety of disciplines, including those in the sciences, engineering, public policy and administration, and business. Discipline or program subject guides can be used to find a range of sources. So remember, discipline or program subject guides can help find academic sources such as peer-reviewed journal articles and databases, as well as other types of sources. This is the end of this video.